Hello, can I help you? You have an appointment? What time? Okay, what's your name? Well, of course, for some freaking reason, it's not even in the books. So, I do see a blank spot here. Did you want brow wax, plug, and tint? Yeah, this must be for you. What's the name? I wonder why they didn't write your freaking name in. Okay, no worries. Come on, just step over a little bit. I'll put my gloves on and get started. So, it looks like it's been quite some time since you got anything done to your brows. Is that a correct assumption to make? Yeah, I can tell. It's okay. We'll make you look good again. Please don't make small talk with me. I do not prefer it. Just talk to me if you want to talk about brows or makeup. Anything else? No. Okay, now let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to take a wipe and clean off your entire brow area. Do you have any makeup on or moisturizer? Yeah, your skin looks dry as sand, so I can tell you probably didn't. You should try adding like a moisturizer or some type of serum into your everyday regime. Is it okay if I go ahead and clean off your face? Amazing. We'll do this eyebrow first. In the middle. You have a lot of brow hair and they seem pretty coarse. Hopefully my wax will get it off. I have more of a gentle wax. It's like a soft wax. I didn't expect your hair to be like wire. So, we'll check. We'll see. Might just have to wax it 5, 6, 7 times. Skin might tear. I'm just kidding. My wax should be just fine for you. Just wait for that to dry. So, how do you want your shape? Right now there's nothing. It's pretty like just nothing. That's just there's no shape for that. So I'm thinking something suitable for your face personally is gonna be like a little bit more round, and I'm gonna shorten the tail a tiny bit. A lot of people don't like to take any length off the tail, the tiniest little bit. Now the thing about me is I'm not gonna steer you wrong. I've been doing brows for a very, very long time, and I know what looks good. Just one glimpse at looking at someone and I can see their brow shape is not right for them, needs changing, something's up. Got you. So let's begin. Let me see here. I'm just gonna do a little bit of like measuring with this Q-tip. Of course. Now, just as I feared, you have 2 very different eyebrows, which is going to make this a little bit complicated, but I am the brow queen, so I'm sure I'll get you right. Now, I don't know who your brow tech was before me, but I can tell they have absolutely zero no skill whatsoever, and I don't even mean that because it's been a while since you got some maintenance done. It's just whoever's been doing your brows has been doing a terrible, horrendous job. They're definitely not symmetrical. They're not the same shape. There's basically no shape to them. They're just terrible. Please don't ever go to them again. And you can tell them I said that. They're terrible. Okay? So let's go ahead and just get started and get you looking halfway decent. I'm going to be using this stick right here to dip in my wax and then put on, okay? I'm going to get the wax right now, and we're going to start with the underneath, and then I'll go ahead and do the top and the middle right here. Anything residual, we'll go ahead and pluck. Got it? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spread this wax. I'm going to lift your brow up just a little bit on this side. And, oh my gosh, there's just so much hair. Please don't ever go this long again without waxing your brows. They just look so crazy. Like, I'm sorry, I don't even mean it in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but from a medical standpoint. Come on now. Alright, hold on. Let me go ahead and put this strip on. Alright, are you ready? And 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness gracious. How's that feel? Hurt like H-E-L-L? You know why? Because you haven't gotten a wax in 10 years. 10 weeks? Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do the other side. You're doing great. It's looking much better already. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. I'm going to lift up this brow and just apply the wax. Sculpt down a little shape for you, because right now you're just looking like a rectangle. Call you rectangle brow. Looks terrible. I don't know who did you like that. Looks terrible. Okay. But you found me, and I know how to transform lives through brows. So you're in luck. Put this. You ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. We have some structure underneath. I'm not gonna wax, but I just need to pluck a couple over here. Oh my gosh, they're thick as wire too. Thick as a freaking extension cord. It's okay though, I'm removing them. That's one thing about me, no task is too large. Doing your brows right now is like having 10 acres of field and all I have is a weed whacker. But I'm gonna get it done. Okay? That's one thing, I'm gonna get it done. And not only will it be done, it's gonna look good. Good. Okay. Now let's keep moving on this obstacle of yours. The next thing we're gonna do is come up on top and go ahead and sculpt out your brows. Arch, you need something. Right now it's literally like a plateau. Alright, so we're gonna give you some roundness. Make your face look a little bit more appealing. Just gonna drag this across and down the tail. One more swipe. Okay. Put that on top. You ready? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Good job. I think I'm gonna do a little bit thinner. Right now it's still looking thick. And we just want it a tiny bit thinner so that it's more appealing for you. So, a little bit more, okay? Sorry to have to go over the same spot twice, but it'll be worth it. That should do it. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. That looks great. That looks great. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Just get some more wax. Just have to mix it up a little bit. I use a tiny portable pot for my wax. See this? You just gotta keep it mixed really well. There we go. Sorry about the delay. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm just going to place it there and drag. I'm gonna try to get it the same thickness in one swipe so we don't have to go over it like we did on this side. Let me get a little bit more because I know you seem like you're gonna have a little crybaby hissy fit when I pulled off the second time, so it's true. Alright, here we go. Let's go one for one, hopefully. Ready? Put that on. Alright. You ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. I think we got it. Amazing. Now all we need to do is right here in the middle, you got a little bush right here, and then I'm going to take the tweezers, clean you up because everything else looks pretty good. Clean you up a little, add your tint, let that sit on as a quick stain so it'll be quick. Get that off and you'll be out of here. And hopefully you only come here and not 10 weeks from now, more like 10 days, okay? Alright, let's do it right here in the front between the eyes. Apply a generous amount because you do have quite a bit of hair right here. Probably the last brow tech didn't even wax between your brows either. I was just kidding, but I'm not surprised at all. Alright. Here we go. You ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take this wipe and just wipe off your brows gently before you cry. And just make sure there's no more wax. That looks good. Couple pieces to go ahead and pluck and get rid of. So I'm going to do that now. Not as bad as I thought. That wax did remove more than I thought it was going to, if I'm being honest. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the final step, that is putting the tint. I'm going to show you the color. So it's this dark brown right here, very beautiful. It's gonna suit you perfectly. I tested the color already on the Q-tip, and now I'm gonna show you using the other side. Watch the color change. Very nice. You're gonna love this. So let's go ahead and get our brush. I'm gonna be using this angled brush right here. And just outlining the shape of your new sculpted out brows. Way better than anything anyone else could have done for you. But we won't talk about that because you're here with me, the queen. So here we go. Hold very, very still. And I'm just gonna paint on this tint. You definitely need this too because some of your hairs are like so faint and fine that it looks like you have bald spots on your brows. So this will cover that up. You don't want that. Yeah, well, if you wanted that, like if you wanted to put like a slice in your brow, but not this, what do you have? That's true. And then towards the front, I'm going to keep it very light. The last thing we want to do is give you boxy brows. You've already had terrible brows. We don't want to give you rectangular, boxy ugliness. Came in ugly, you gotta leave pretty. Not you ugly, you're not ugly, just the brows. But this, you'll be transformed. I'm serious. Very light in the front. Alright, so let's do your other brow. Hold very still, you're moving a little bit. Don't want to make you look bad. So if you move and you got curvy brows, that's on you. We need these lines to be crisp, clean, perfection. In a minute, once I finish this brow, I'm going to use the Q-tip to wipe off the inner corner again to give it that gradient effect, because right now it's giving let me add just a tiny bit more right here. Some of these hairs are just like absorbing the pigment so quick, like they're just so, you know why? Probably because you never moisturize your face, and so these hairs are just so dry. I'm putting on the tint and it's just literally absorbing it, and I have to keep applying more because it's just disappearing. Maybe try some nutrition on your skin. Nourishment, I mean. Maybe try some nourishment on your skin, please. Please. For me. A little tiny bit more right here. But it's up to you. I just want you to look good, feel good. That's all. Is that too much to ask for? Okay, now we wait just a couple seconds. And while we're waiting, I'm going to take this Q-tip here, and I'm going to go ahead and remove just a tiny bit in the front. Where did I put that brush? No, we're not going to use the brush. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to just remove a little bit right here in the front of both brows. Just so that you don't have any, like I said, rectangular brows. That should do. Now we'll give it about 2 minutes on the rest, and we'll wipe it off. In the meantime, we just wait. You don't feel any burning, right? Nothing's burning, sizzling, irritating, itching. Wonderful. Okay, I guess I'll check your tail end on that side. Alright, I'm just going to gently remove some. Oh yeah, that's definitely done. Alright, here we go. Okay, we'll give just a couple more seconds on this side. But while we wait, I'm just going to comb your brows. Sorry. Okay. Amazing. This is a work of art, literally. Okay, let me go ahead and just... Wonderful. You want to take a look? Go ahead and turn around, take a look. You're done. Isn't that about a gazillion, bazillion times better than what you came in with? Just be honest. Yeah, you look like a new person. I love that for you. Alright, well, make sure you book me again. Call. Don't wait too long. I don't want to see you again looking like you did. Okay? Alright. You take care. Thanks for coming.